love you, love you. All right, everybody stay standing, please stay standing, because we're going to start off the energy. You guys already know I do affirmations every time. So I encourage you guys just to practice level 10 energy. So can you guys give me level 10 energy? Yes. All right, perfect. All right, awesome. All right, so I'm just going to say 1, 2, 3, power up, and then you guys just repeat after me, okay? You guys know the drill? So 1, 2, 3, power up. 1, 2, 3. Every day and every way I'm getting better and better. Every day and every way I'm getting stronger and stronger. Every day and every way I'm getting smarter and smarter. All I need is within me now. I was born to win. I will never surrender. I will always keep growing. I was born to be great. Today will be the best day of my life, no matter what. All right, give yourselves a round of applause. Let's go. And now you guys can try to have a seat. Actually, a clicker. Here we go. Forward, backward. Okay, perfect. So, got a lot to cover. The presentation is exponential mindset. If you guys notice, the first 3 letters is EXP, exponential mindset. That's what we're going to cover today. So, I think that with mindset, the most important thing, whenever you do anything, especially for this event, right, is figure out why you guys are here. What is your intention? What is your focus? What is your navigation? Where do you have it set to? What is the outcome? And most importantly, besides just being here, I want to encourage you guys to really be intentional how you listen today. Because that is just as important as well. You will get in direct correlation the value of how you listen to today. I want you to pretend that somebody on this stage will say one thing that is going to change everything for you. So mindset is not motivation, right? A lot of people think that mindset is motivation, and it's not. This is the definition. Mindset refers to the collection of thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that shapes one perspective and approach to life in the mental frame or lens which an individual interprets and responds to the world around them. So that's the mental frame. By the way, a lot of people, kind of, even me, right? I'm like, mindset again. Well, mindset really doesn't matter when everything is working out. Would you guys agree? It doesn't really matter. I mean, everything is going, you got a bunch of deals in escrow, you got a bunch of money in the bank, right? Life is happening for you. It doesn't really matter. Mindset really matters when shit hits the fan, right? That's when it really matters. So, this is a little bit of my bio. 19 years in the business. I've done 1,800 transactions throughout my career, 500 flips, previous team leader of a major franchise. We're approaching 2,000 agents, 39 states, 12 countries. We have about 80 to 100 agents joining every 30 days, and I've generated $1.6 million in revenue share in the last 4 years. So that's a little bit of my bio. Thank you. Appreciate the applause. You know, half of you applauded there. Thank you so much for that. This is also part of my bio, though. I lost my house at 19 years old. I lost all my money, repossessed cars, car debt, tax debt, declared bankruptcy, evicted multiple times, lived in multiple addresses in 1 year, wanted to give up many times. And I went from a real estate professional into leadership. That's a big stretch too. And so that it took me a little while to get that. So I just wanted to share you guys not just the good stuff, but the bad stuff. Because everything I'm going to talk to you guys about today, I basically put it together for myself just to go and grow through life. This is something I applied for my own life. And I want you guys to think about, where's your emotional home today and every day? These are some of the emotions that you can experience on a daily basis. If you want to take a picture of this, go ahead. Anger, sadness, fear, disgust, frustration, guilt, shame. These are lower level energies and emotions. This should not be your emotional home. I know for me, many times it was. So I just want to encourage you guys to get clear of where you're living emotionally. These are some positive emotions, right? We just experienced some of them. Joy, gratitude, serenity, hope, amusement, inspiration, love, awe, elation, satisfaction. So I just want you guys to get clear about that. What are your beliefs? These are some negative beliefs, right? And these are some disempowering beliefs that I encourage you guys not to lean into. I'm not good enough. I can't do it. I'm too old to start. Or I'm too young to start. I don't deserve success. It's too late for me. I missed the boat. I'm not smart enough. Right? These would be some negative belief systems that if you practice them daily would leave you to a negative place. So I just want you guys to get clear where you guys are at. Positive beliefs. I have the power to change my life. Yes. Challenges are opportunities for growth. I am worthy of love and respect. My past does not define my future. I am in control of my actions. And every step forward is progress, no matter how small. So you got to incorporate, what are those positive beliefs, right? Borrow some of mine, create your own, but you have to incorporate these. This is like your little command center. This is like your little navigation. You got to get really clear about that. Albert Einstein said, everything is energy and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want and you cannot help but get there, that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics. Albert Einstein. Also, David R. Hawkins, big fan of this guy. Until one acknowledges the genius within oneself, one will have great difficulty in recognizing it in others. So are you recognizing the genius within yourself? It's very important. These are also we think about these emotions like, is it really impacting my life? Well, David Hawkins created this little scale that actually shows you how you calibrate your energy and how you can elevate your energy to the next level. And you can see that the lower energies are, shame, guilt, apathy, and grief. And the one thing to get to the next level, to get to the positive emotions, is courage. Courage is what you need. You need to muster up courage. If you want to make more money, you have to have courage. You want to knock on the door, you have to have more courage. You want to cold call, you got to have courage. And get very intentional about the words you speak, the words you read, the words you think, the words you listen to, the words you watch, even on social media. You're watching these things. These things are programming you. This is why many years ago, I stopped even watching scary movies. My girl thought that it was because I was scared. But no, I don't want to program myself in a negative state. Right? Yes, you guys can laugh at me. It's okay. I'm a chicken. It's okay. Affirmations, we touched on that. Act until. Look, I know a lot about somebody when I talk to them and they ask me how long it's going to take. Don't ask yourself that kind of question. If you say, how long is this going to take? How long did it take other people? That doesn't matter. When you set your navigation to where you want to go, then you said you're going to grow. You say you're going to grow an organization. You have to act until. That's the answer for you guys. Every single one of you should know that before you guys leave today and brain tattoo that to yourself. If you're not excited, your goals are boring. I'm going to say that again. If you're not excited, your goals are boring. Yes, you got to get excited. And if you're not excited, pay attention to where you're going. Your navigation might be set to negative land, and that's not going to be exciting. Fail forward. Embrace failure, too. You cannot get to the top by avoiding failure. You have to embrace it. And I misspelled something. I failed there. There you go. Right? I always get a result. I'm on this stage. Right? But I misspelled something there. So this is actually your life in weeks. Very big reflection point when I saw this. The average lifespan, I think, according to Google, it's about 80 years old. We have about 4,000 weeks on this planet. So if you're about 40 years old, you have 2,000 weeks left. So get intentional. I started to look at my life in weeks, and that started to change my perception. We think we have all this time. We pretend like we have this time, but we don't. Life and time is extremely precious. You have to use it very, very wisely. One of the last points that I want to cover for you guys are all going to leave this room today with a couple of strategies, different mindset, and I want you to determine if you are going to leave today as a passenger or as a driver. These are passenger qualities, by the way. Feel free to take a picture of this. I'm not going to be able to cover every single one of them. Someone else is responsible for me. Too much competition. I'm not good at sales. I'm not good enough. The economy is bad. The government's bad. The NAR lawsuit. Not enough inventory. Interest rates are too high. Avoiding challenges. Fear of change. Short-term focus. If you catch yourself saying these kind of things or thinking these kind of things, you're in the passenger seat of your life and you have no control from that destination. Do you guys agree? Do you guys see it? Can you guys promise me you're not going to be a passenger when you leave this room? Perfect. So this is what it looks like to be a driver. I want you guys to fully embrace this. You take full responsibility for everything in your life. Everything. All the good and all the bad. Yes. Round of applause for that. Yes, thank you for those of you that did. Life is happening for me. Opportunities are everywhere. There's always enough resources. Willing others to allow to contribute. Asking for help. That's a great positive quality as well. I create my destiny. Optimistic, accountable. So if you want to be a driver, these are some of the ideas that I place here for you guys. And get clear. Am I leaving today as a passenger or am I leaving today as a driver? Whatever you focus on expands. Walk in faith, not fear. Movement creates momentum. Movement creates momentum. If you want momentum in your life, you got to move. You got to move. You cannot stay stagnant. And you got to declare your goals. I want to grow an organization here to exceed 100,000 real estate professionals in the next decade. Public declaration. You got to do the same thing with your goals. You got to put your ass on the line. You got to let people know what you're doing. If you do that, you're going to be very accountable. I promise you. It's not about arriving at the destination. It's who you become. And I put a quote here for Walt Disney because we're in, Disneyland, right? So in 1919, his editor told him he lacked imagination and had no good ideas. That's what they told him. He then received over 300 rejections from bankers because his animation idea seemed crazy. Here is a quote. All the adversity I've had in my life, all of my trouble and obstacles have strengthened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. And that's what I'm going to end with. Look, there was many times in my life when I didn't believe in me. So if you're in this room right now and you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. Okay? Yes. And this is only the beginning. And that is my time. Thank you so much, Rosie. Thank you so much, Brent. Thank you so much for blessing me with this amazing organization. And thank you all for being here and playing full out.
On your feet for Leo